to do. I know, we still got to do. I actually have to start the damn race. Okay, that should actually get us going. Let's see here. Problem is I can't really test this stuff without making a live thing. Just go live, start the damn race. Okay. And there we are. Oh, Lord, we made it. My goodness. Okay, so there are so many little fidgety things here that we got going on, but we are here, okay? And, you know, we're bringing it closer in every time we get a little bit better. But isn't that the way it is, right? You start like a fool, and as a young person, and as you grow older, you do the same mistakes over and over, and you just continually wedge them down until you're gold. And so thank God, you know, I just had my birthday, and I'm getting old enough that maybe I'm starting to get a little bit of gold. Mostly gray, but, you know, we like to think there's a little bit there. Hey, guys, welcome back to Monday. We made it. What a week it has been. Boy, what have I been doing? I have been fighting wild beasts in Ephesus. Actually, I've been fighting LLMs. I'm going to tell you, I honestly think that we're at a moment right now with the Agentic installations that I'm going to back off. I'm actually going back to, you know, sometimes they say the way forward is backwards, right? And I think I'm actually go back to hand coding a lot of stuff because they're so broken right now. I really feel like we're in a place where we're kind of getting taken advantage of. I'll talk more about this down there, but yeah, I don't know. Love, you know, I love me some good chat bot, okay? Some good LLM. You can't be upset with someone unless you truly loved them. And I love you, ChatGPT. But big stuff. We'll talk more about that. We got Mage Flow coming up. Mage Flow is just amazing. It's my new favorite model. So if you know much about me, what you guys know a little bit about me, I like obviously good quality stuff, but I really like stuff that goes fast. So when you blend quality with fast, yo, that's great. If you get a good image and it's got like a third arm, you know what? I can deal with that, right? Because usually with my image stuff, I want it fast. So we're going to talk a bit about that. We got VibeASR Studio coming out. That's going to be Microsoft's doing. I'll tell you what, Microsoft is dropping a ton of stuff lately. Like they must have just gotten to a point where they're like, just let it go. They're like, build. They're like, unleash the gates. So VibeASR is, it's nothing really new. It's just a transcription thing. The biggest part about it is it's for your CPU. So you don't have to have NVIDIA or anything like that. And so, you know, it's not like blazing fast because using your CPU, but you can up the amount of cores that you're using. So we'll show that as well. All right, well, boy, I got a little bit of the burp hiccups here. Let's pop on over to the crazy. These are the craziest races that you will find, okay? Listen, I have searched the world all over looking for the craziest races I could find. This is it, okay? Like, I mean, I'm not slogging on this. I'm not just saying stuff. I mean, this is the craziest dang race you're gonna find. Looks like we have a few people here. Let's see who's here. I'm gonna click one of these special buttons here, and well, there's Ash Member is here. Hey, Ash Member's here. Ash is one of my good friends. You guys should chat her out, man. She's got a bot that is just amazing. Okay, so she could tell us all about her bot. So you know, I had my daughter had a puppy and I had a puppy, you know, now they're dogs, but they grew up together kind of like kids. My mom bot and her bot, they're kind of like that. They've kind of been growing. Although I'm going to admit Ash's bot is quite more advanced than mine is at the moment. So, but not for long, Ash. I'm coming at you. All right, looks like we got 9-layer Nige. What's up, 9? 9 is completely faithful. Love to see me some good 9 here. 9, good on you, man. Always good to see you. We need some more videos from 9. I'm going to tell you, I'm jonesing for a little bit more Wish Keeper. We ain't seen much of Cindy lately, but Nine puts out good stuff. You know, I'd pay. See, listen, we got DJ Grizzly in the house. We're going to be showing one of DJ Grizzly's newest videos lately. He made one called Summertime, not to be confused with the Will Smith Summertime, but good stuff. We'll take a look at that. I'm going to show you some stuff by Michael as well. He popped in. He has got a buddy here that has some requests for you if you want some artwork done. Oh, Ash wanted me to make sure you guys know her bot is not a bot. Her bot's not a bot, guys. It's full on AI, but it's not a bot. All right, so, oh, shoot, what's going on here? Suddenly a window popped up. So as much as I'm talking crap about the LLMs, I still use them, right? Like, you still have to use them for the basic structure of things. What are you guys doing? How do you use your LLMs to make sure they're not screwing stuff up? Basically, what I've been doing is just using one to create the framework, and then I use another, and I literally tell the other one, I say, this other LLM who is an idiot created this. Assume that they are stupid and look through this and try to fix it. I typically like to do that. Super Grok has been actually pretty good at that. I'm going to tell you what, I know we got some big Claude fans out there. Claude just deleted an entire folder, all of my important stuff. So had to go back and use Recover. Okay, probably make a video for you guys about how to use Recover. But had to go back to Recover and get those files back. So anyways, LLMs, man, woo! I don't even know what's going on anymore. All right, well, like I said, welcome to the Get Going Fast. Welcome to the Crazy Races. Obviously here, if you were in the lead like Grizzly up here, my gosh, Grizz used up all his points. He is in the lead. If you feel like that you need more credits, you can always go over here. You can buy more fuel if you want, you know, and that's really a way to just kind of support the channel. I know it's silly buying fuel, but that's, I know sometimes you guys like to give super likes, pat me on the back and say, hey, keep going. You know, buying race fuel is just sort of that way. It's like giving me a little super like. But here's the other thing. If you go over to your members section over here, guess what, guys? You can make free coins over here. You just turn on your games. If you need, even in the middle of the race, like, man, like Grizzly is out there and you're like, yo, you know what? I need to go spin my wheel and get some free coins, right? And then you can get your free stuff, convert it over to fuel. Oh, look at that. I want a whole 5 points. Woohoo. Hit all these things. Lots of ways to make these coins. And then you just go over here and hit convert. And that will actually give you more points over here. So you can actually do that during the game. I'm going to actually go ahead and hit Grizzly with an oil slick because Grizzly's just getting a little bit too confident up there with his 330. Here's also a banana peel for him. Oh my gosh. Ashley is making a move, or Ash member here is taking a move. Wow, nice. All right, well, you guys keep going on that. We're going to go ahead and move on with the review. And it has been a while since we've done this, but we're going to go ahead and play our weekly review that Nine made for us so long ago. So here we go.
Get going fast. Get going fast.
Yo, time for the weekly review. Yo. All right, I always love that. Yo, thank you, Nine, so much for that. Well, let's go and see what's going on over here. Let's go back to our getgoingfast.pro. We have done so much work over here, guys. Really, getgoingfast.pro is becoming truly a hub to all sorts of stuff. We've got the games over here. We've actually got a place over here that you can be uploading your games. I'm going to start putting some challenges up here if you guys want to be doing that. Really great way to get involved there. Gosh, you know, I mean, what else? There's so much stuff behind the scenes that I've added, but we're going to be adding an LLM hub so you guys can actually be chatting with different, using your different, what am I calling it? Your different LLMs, including free ones. We're going to be connecting Horde. That is actually on the pipe. It's being worked on while we're talking. Big news, actually, that I know that people like DJ Grizz is going to be excited about, and I know that like Fidel Kuhn will be excited about, is that we are going to be I'm going to be creating a sandbox so that you guys can actually upload your apps, like your full image generation apps, and we're going to be putting that. I'm going to be able to host that for you guys. That will be something that will be for members, but you know what? I'm going to give a couple of you guys some free space on the server to run your stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Really doing big stuff. But anyway, let's take a quick look. Looks like Ash member has taken the lead. OMG. She is there. So guys, I'm telling you, Ash isn't someone to play with. I know, but Ash, I want to warn you too. 9 is Englishman. He's sitting here. You think he's just being kind of silent and watching, but he's planning. He's planning how to utilize his points right at the end. Oh, and Ash takes a tumble. My goodness. That is the crazy races for you. All right, well, let's switch over here back to, oops, wrong page. Let's switch back over to here. And let's go take a look at the news stuff that's going on. So we got a bunch of stuff. We'll scroll down a bit. Beep, 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 beep. Well, I can't remember if we did all this stuff already. July 20th, I guess that was 1 week ago. All right, so here we go. New York school introduces first AI robot into classroom. So its name is Sally, which I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of starting to build my little structures around what I think is right and wrong with AI. I don't think that you should give AI names, human names. I just think that's something I'm coming to. I mean, what's your opinion on it? But like I was looking at some AI music, and it's really good music, but they gave it the name like, Jackson Phoenix, Walsh or something. And you look at it and you go, is this real? Is this not? And it's obviously, if you listen to it and you've spent any time around AI, it's obviously AI. It's very good, but they just struck me like they're fooling you. Like, I don't know. I just don't think you should give things names. I'm not really into labeling AI stuff, but I think when you get into chatbots and intelligence and stuff like that, there's enough confusion out there. But anyway, let's go back to here. New York school introduces first AI robot into the classroom. So it says, meet Sally. She will work only with 11th and 12th graders in coding, robotics, and artificial intelligence classes that are part of the WAS Ed STEAM curriculum. Okay, I want to be part of something called the WAS Ed. That sounds low, yo. All right, at any rate, it's developed by, maybe not. It's developed by co-founder Stu Wozniak. Okay, I take it back. Woz sounded cool until I realized. All right, it's exciting, but also a bit nerve-wracking. Not everyone is open to much change in education. There was a point in time where people argued, why do teachers need email accounts? Or do we really need to have the internet in school? True that, yo. This is the next iteration of that, and the reality is AI is already in schools. So I agree. I think that's kind of cool. I think the big issue here is it's an actual robot, though. Yeah, in fact, there she is right there. So it's a little bit creepy. But, we're going to get more and more used to this kind of stuff. And honestly, I'm kind of excited. I want to get robots. I assume as our parents get older and stuff too, or, as we get older, we'll probably be having robots take care of us. Said she costs about $57,000, yo. Anyway, so point being, it's happening. Let's click on the next here, see what's going on over here. All right, Suno.com hacked in massive data breach, okay? A cyber attack at AI music generator Suno last year allowed a hacker to steal the personal information of more than 55.3 million people, which right there tells you that Suno is not suffering at all for members. Gosh, man, I wish I had 55.3 million subscribers. Anyway, I'll just take a tenth of that. Hey, you like that bald head there? I got to remember not to do that on the screen. All right, so according to the data breach notification service, the business is called Have I Been Pwned, offering the first glimpse of the scale. So pretty much, as always with this stuff, go in there and check your data, see if it's been compromised. One of the big things that we're seeing, though, if you remember, was that last week, Hugging Face got nailed. Okay. And so we're starting to see the beginning of massive AI cyber attacks. So, yeah, so Hugging Face got hit, Suno got hit. I think we're going to see a lot more of this. I think the motto of that I got pwned business is, using, said it takes good AI to defeat bad AI, which is true dat, right? Because it's, it's like the movie Shane, a good man with a gun, a good man with a gun is a good thing. Bad person with it is a bad thing. So I think the same thing is going on with the AI. Now I want to check something really quick. Looks like the background's not changing on the race. And that is supposed to be changing, so I'm kind of wondering why that's not changing. It's supposed to change I think I set it for every 180 seconds. Maybe let's change that down to 60. We'll see if the background changes for us. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what people are saying. Let's pop back over to the screen, see what people are saying. We got 9 saying he's not sure he has sound. Okay. Oh, 9. That's right. I want to point out 9 says he's just got an entry for the Minotaur Maze Challenge. So what we do every week is 9-Layer Knives puts up some sort of challenge over on the Discord. Usually it's like an image or something like that, or create a video or a song. This week what we're doing is we're creating a game. You can do it however you want. The only thing you gotta do is do it in, well, you can do it in JavaScript, I suppose, but HTML5 is the absolute easiest way for us to do stuff. But the only rule is it's a Minotaur game. It's based on Greek mythology. It's based on the Minotaur. You take it from there. Present it, and I'll say which one I think is the best. And in fact, once you get your game going, you can go over here to games, and I can actually submit it. And you know what? You guys are wanting some more fuel for the wacky races? Well, guess what, yo? Every time someone plays one of your games, you get a coin that you can spend over here. So good stuff. All right, looks like the race here is going on. 9 is hanging out in the back. I'm telling you guys, he's waiting. Ashley is up front. I like that about Ash. Ash is a trailblazer. We'll see if it works out for her. Grizz is sitting into a steady medium. We ain't seen Lambs today. Kind of surprised Lambs ain't around. Gary. Looks like Gary. Oh, no, I'm Gary. Wait. Good Lord. Okay. Well, let's see what else is going on. Ash is saying to back your stuff up. Ash is actually very good with Claude. She is, I would say, a Claude pro. If you have any questions, you can always chat her up. DJ Gris says, I have no idea how I got to the place he's at. He went to first place. So how the race works is the last person, if there's a tie, like say everyone's at 0 or everyone's at 100, if there's a tie, the person who's done the last bit of activity takes the first place. Okay, so that's, and Ash is pointing out that her not bot, we're going to get into a point where this is all like slur. They'll be like, don't call me a bot, that's a slur. Her full-on AI is named Echo, and Echo is really awesome. I really do want to interview her about this, and we've talked about that. I think you guys would find it very fascinating. I just about getting around to it. And it looks like Mike K dropped in. Mike, what's up? Mike is one of our Gold Star members, which means that Mike gets a hats off. Hey, Mike, he's looking at you, bud. Welcome to the race. All right, well, let's head back on over to our news and let's see what's going on here. Go back to where we were at. Okay, this is pretty awesome. This is the wait, what is this? This is the I'm getting confused by my own stuff. Yeah, this is Mage Flow. That's what I thought. Reason I got confused is because evidently I double posted on that. Okay, well, MageFlow is freaking amazing. Okay, I love MageFlow. I talked about that earlier in the show here, but MageFlow is like rapid. Guys, once this model is loaded in, you end up doing images in less than a second. I mean, it's like boom. It's the fastest I've ever seen, and the quality is not bad. So I'm gonna see if we can pop on over to the Discord here. I want to show you a few things here. If I could find it. It's always confusing when we're streaming because everything gets kind of scrunched up. But let's just show a few MageFlow images here. Okay, I'm gonna pop over. And I again, this took like 1 second. I put it up here. Here we are, girls dancing in the back. Again, like 1 second to make this. Okay, there's little problems. You can see the fingers. I've got extra fingers, but still incredible. Here I am now after the party. We're at the AA meeting, eating donuts and drinking coffee. So again, that's all MageFlow. Made this morning. Here's made a third arm. Still, but you can play with that. That's in a really good quality image. Okay, same thing over here. We put Buddy was telling us that he can't sleep. He's got chicks in his room. So made up that image for him. I'll tell you what, one problem that I don't have is chicks in my room. So, one person's problem is another person's shame, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so we move on. Speaking of chicks in your bedroom, China has banned romantic AI chatbots. All right, so China actually cares more about the social health of their their population than we do. And honestly, you know what, you may agree or not agree, but a lot of the garbage that's coming and flooding our TikToks and our stuff is coming from China. So listen, when you have competition that's going around the world, you got one country trying to destabilize other countries, trying to get advantage, one business trying to do another. America, of course, has our laws of freedom where we don't typically, there are situations where, of course, we have to stifle certain things, but like what people can post on TikTok, it's not something that our society says we're going to take on. But China, because they are a fully communist country and can literally command people to stay in their houses or be arrested. They even have phones. I don't know if you guys know this, they have social credit things. Maybe you tell a chatbot to F off and you get -5 social points and you can actually not travel. So anyway, China has incredible control over their population that we don't. And because we have such freedoms, we get taken advantage of. But with all of that said, China also has done a good thing for their people. They banned all these relationships, all these addictions. Man, I hear stories every week of somebody that they killed themselves because their bot, left them or was deleted or told them to do what, or they marry their bot or something like that. It's, of course, not good. You need real people in your life. Now, don't get me wrong, I like a good chatbot. Okay? But, there is a mental health issue going on, and so at least China's been able to handle it. So they have mandatory usage breaks every 2 hours, one-tap instant exit with zero dark patterns. So in other words, companies can't keep you there, can't trick you into staying. Emotional state monitoring with mandatory human takeover during health harm scenarios. So they literally have people that are monitoring your chats. Well, welcome to communist China. Limits on long-term emotional memory, so they won't let them remember for a long time. And government security assessments for services exceeding 1 million. So, listen, I want to ask you something. Remember when Anthropic went down with Fable because the government got involved? Since the government got involved in the chatbots here, have they gotten better or have they gotten worse? Since government got involved, have chatbots gotten better? Have the LLMs gotten better or worse? All right. Let's check on the wacky, the crazy races over here after that rant. See what's going on. Ash is still in the lead. Look. Oh, 9. See, guys, I'm telling you, keep your eye on 9. He's making a move. I think we're going to hit Ash with the. I think I'm going to hit Ash with Anvil. I'm sorry, Ash. I love you. I love you dearly. But this one's for you. And that should have dropped. Come on, drop the anvil. There it is.
I used to stall.
All right, let's see what everyone is saying.
Planning, mapping the edges of every intention until the moment was buried beneath the perfection of
there, lost sound was moving to the Discord. Oh,
spark in the back of the mind kept
interesting. Okay, that's good to know. So, Discord is something that I'll have to clean. Oh, there's Twister on the track. Oh, yeah, Mike pointed out China is messing up with messing up my sound. They heard me talking about them. Ash, no, don't let China disappear me. Don't let China disappear me. Unless they disappear me into like a pillow of gold and lakes and chicks in the room, that sort of thing. They could disappear me into that. But, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Grizzly's making a move. Remember, guys, if you want to get more points to spend, literally just go over to your member hub and spin the wheel, scratch one of your scratch-off tickets, something like that, and get some free points. Okay, VibeASR is our next one here. This just came out. This is what the app looks like over here. Now, this is pretty much straight from the Microsoft GitHub repo. Obviously, I branded it and did some stuff, but pretty much this is the layout. So what's the big deal about this one? Well, the big deal about this one is it runs on the CPU. So speaking to people like our friend Ash who has advanced AI, she doesn't even deal with bots. She just deals with advanced AI. I know she's running out of GPU room. VibeASR could be a good way if you need transcriptions. So I'm not going to say it's extremely fast because it's using the CPU, but it is fast for the CPU. Okay, and look at over here, you can move the threads up so you can actually use decide how many CPU cores you want to use. It has this online button over here. So this is kind of weird. Like if you click this, okay, if you do this offline, it does all the transcription offline. If you go online, it actually hits a server and starts to do the work. But it's slower because it's going over the internet, but I do think it's more accurate, okay? And we have this greedy decoding, which you just click on greedy decoding. You want the absolute fastest possible way to do it. So like here was the volume of the sound I put in. All right, enough of that. So down here you can see it. Get it. I used to stall in the quiet of planning, mapping, and guessing, sending edges of every interaction till the momentum was buried in the perfection of session. Right? Sounds about right. So that's good. It's fast. Now, these standalone apps are always good because they're great ways to try stuff. And that's really, get going fast. What I want you guys to do is I want you to get going fast. I want to say, hey, here's an app. Yo, go use it. Give it a try. Give it a what. And then what you can do after playing around with it, this is actually kind of cool. Then you plug it into your other stuff. Your advanced AI. I'm not cool enough to have advanced AI. I just got a bot. But what I do is I take my stuff like this. I'll be like, hey, I like this. It's kind of cool. And then I go over to my Agentic instructions and I say, please don't mess up my code. All right, let's do that. Stop. Did that go there? Did you guys see that, or did anyway? There it is. So I should have listened to that before. The music just broke my my monetization, but oh well, Michael's worth it. So looks like we're still having issues with audio. Okay, we'll have to figure out what that is and try to fix it for next week. And maybe this Friday we can have another test run, test race. Okay, guys, we are getting ready to wrap this up. If you're going to make your move, this is the moment. Sound is not fixed. I don't know how to fix the sound. Problem is that if I try to fix the sound, not quite sure what to do here. I'll take a quick look. Let's go back to the wacky races here, the crazy races. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fix the sound. Okay, well, anyways, let's pull that together. Where are we heading this week? Boy, we have an app that I'm working on an app. It's called AMS. What is it? AMSR. What is that called? Anyways, I got some new apps coming up that have to do with throwing whole videos in there. It can outpaint videos. It's a studio that someone had built. So we'll get that out to you. Always fun stuff to play with. As always, I can't guarantee that it's going to work great, but we'll at least get it working for you, because that's what we do here, is we get nonsense working. No, we get good stuff working. Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can catch the name of this again. It's called Pro Painter Arcs P. What is the name of this damn thing? Anyway, I got good stuff coming out. We got good stuff. Listen, we're back on track these days. So if you haven't been receiving the emails, make sure you go sign up for a free account. Email system is up. We're getting applications, getting news up. Like I said, we're going to be having big stuff happening with sandboxes. You guys are going to be able to give me some stuff. You guys, my inner crew, I'm going to give a couple of free spaces on my server, and you're going to be able to actually host the apps that you've been working on so that other people can see it. And then, of course, that gives you a little bit of traction under your feet so that you can push them to your own website as well. Okay, we got a 30-second countdown. Ash, if you're going to do this, you better pull ahead. 9, this is your moment. You got 60 seconds to go. Race ends in 60 seconds. Grizz is pushing. Oh, everybody, spam spam your thing here because we've got like a, oh my gosh, Grizz is going out of control. Grizz wants this more than anyone else, I think. I don't know that you guys are going to be able to take them out unless you use a missile. The only way you could take them out at this point is use a rocket strike. If you got 1,500 points, you can do it. I don't even know if we have the time, though.